Good day! Thanks for joining me for another Atari 8-bit gameplay video. I've got queued up for you here a game called Flak, which I will now let you see. I had it paused there because of the game music, which, or at least the title screen music, which I'm going to say for the Atari was not bad at all. There's credits there. Game concept, copyright Funsoft, give an address in California in the States. Should probably try that phone number, see who picks up now. And honestly, I couldn't even read that programmer's name. It was too quick. Let's see if I can pull my head back a little bit. L'Empereur. Interesting. L'Empereur. Anyway, French for the Emperor. Potentially a real last name. Decent music. I do remember playing this game. It obviously has some Xevious-like elements to it in terms of the way it presents. Here we go. If I remember right, it's all about shooting things on the ground, and you have to be pretty precise with or at least for some of the things. Those squares aren't too bad. These little triangle things, you kind of have to hit them right in the old triangle. Very much Xevious-like in its presentation, though. Obviously, I do like the fact that the score pops up when you shoot something. Oh, and right, I forgot about that. You accelerate back to where you left off. Oh, it's yikes! Too busy talking as usual. So it's actually the score divided by 10 that you get when you shoot them. I was just looking at the score increment there. It is pretty challenging. There's a lot going on. Your plane, I guess, or your ship it's not as quick moving as would make the game a little easier if it were a little quicker moving. Alright, that was fast, and that's actually one of the things I remember about this game is that it was pretty tough. So Yves would be l'Empereur, Yves would be his first name, Gilbert and Neil. So I guess we know who made it and who inspired it. What am I doing here? Oh, I was going to see if there was any other game options anywhere. That was start. Nope. Straight up. Just play the game. Yeah, 100, so 10. 10 times whatever number they pop up there. But the sound effects are decent. The little chirpy sound when the lower pitch chirpy sound when the enemy turrets shoot at you. You really have to kind of anticipate. It's trying to pay attention to multiple things at the same time kind of a game. If you miss some of the turrets, though, you can rapidly get into a bad situation where you won't be able to get close enough to them to shoot them, and you just have to maneuver around trying to dodge bullets, which is fine, but makes it a little more challenging for sure. Okay, here we're going a little better. Now, see, that'll be the old Murphy's Law as soon as I talk about doing better. Missing those 3 triangle turrets certainly didn't help my case any. Let's see if I can do that a little better. Dodge bullets first, attack second. Dodge bullets first, attack second. Planted me in the same spot, and I did something dumb. Really didn't have time to get in front of that triangle one. It seems to pull you back just a smidgen from where you died, which is okay, and I'm not hitting anything, which makes it hard. Oh, there's a Funsoft credit. How nice of them to do that. It's fine. Little interest to the background. Trees. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, I remember this. The buried turrets. Oh, I think I got an extra player there. Yeah, the old buried turrets, now the ones in the hex grids. Cool, especially if you're accurate. You get a lot of points there, which obviously I'm not very accurate. Where are those hidden turrets? All over the place. Oh, and now ones that don't even look like turrets. Pardon me for clearing my throat. I know that doesn't sound great on the recording. What? Oh, the hidden turrets. Take that, Eve. You're not the Emperor anymore. You're not the Emperor of me, Eve, if that's your real name. Which it probably was. Is, maybe. The makers of these games might have been as little as 10 years older than me, or less in some cases. So yeah, being able to accurately position yourself to shoot the the baddies is pretty important in this game. And then when you get into a situation like that, where you've missed a couple, you might find yourself surrounded by Flak. See what I did there? Do I have to explain that? Maybe. Name of the game being Flak. Ha 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 ha! Good one. Yeah, pro tip, don't position yourself right over top of a turret that's still firing at you, because that's not going to end well for you. Oh, my goodness. How not to play this game should be the, put that in my description of the game probably. I'll show you how not to play this game. Let's see here, who am I today? I'm Loser Man. Maybe one more go here, see if I can pull out a little better game. So it's nicely presented, decent graphics, pretty fun gameplay, a little more, or a pretty fun game concept I should say, a little more forgiving targeting would have made maybe for a more interesting, more enjoyable game. Although, there's obviously a certain amount of enjoyment to be had in learning how to be precise in your maneuvering and firing, which I failed at just now. The addition of some gameplay elements might have made a difference in terms of how some additional gameplay elements. I'm thinking maybe flying enemies like Xevious, I guess, although, yikes. Although that may have made it too much of a clone in the creator's eyes, maybe, the people that wrote the game, I don't know. Wow. Okay, so. 8 characters is your maximum. Alright, one more go. I promise this will be the last try. Try to focus a little more on dodging when I get out of a situation. Yes, famous last words. When I get into a situation where I'm not really in a position to shoot any, but it's gonna be my worst game ever. Last game, solemn vow, famous last words. When you get into a position to not actually be able to hit any of the enemies anymore, the baddies, the turrets, it's probably smart to focus on dodging. So I will see if I can't pay a little bit of attention to that here. A little more focus on dodging and less on hitting everything. Here's an example. Can I stay away from those guys on the left? Oh, tough crowd. Oh, I should have gone to the left. Too late. Oh, you can only go up as far as I guess that makes sense. You can only go up the screen as far as your cursor will allow, your targeting cursor. Which makes sense. Accuracy certainly does help. If you can, the more of these guys you can actually take out, the easier you're going to be able to get farther because you won't get shot at so much. There we go. Yarg Blarget. Well, I only beat Eve the one time. Very sad. Very, very sad. Alright. That's Flak. Decent game. There's enjoyment to be had there, especially if you like a bit of a challenge with accuracy and dodging of enemy fire. So give it a go. Not a bad game at all. Thanks very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.